I actually have something really serious to say, one of my own ideas about this. This just comes to mind. I don't know how many other people think what I think when I see this. Probably nobody. But the story goes, this guy was not paralyzed, but he lost feeling in most of his body from that neck hit. Which you can tell, it's like amazing that he's not paralyzed from that. That's like the worst angle to hit. That's like the worst angle to hit your head with centrifugal force of your body going like this, which is even worse, with like a 250-pound man using all of his might to throw you down at the worst possible angle, as hard as he possibly can to hit your head at. So the first thing that comes to mind is this guy could prove that he lost most of the feeling in his body, and he could learn it by getting tased by a cop. Because that's when he would learn that being tased feels like the best thing he's ever felt after that. And after the cop takes him down to the jailhouse, the cop starts recording. And this is just my idea. This would be a really cool movie scene, or maybe this guy could actually do it. I'd like to see him tased. But the cop's like, check this guy out, to all the other cops. And he's sitting down. He's like, he's been asking me time and time and again on the ride back here to be tased again. He's not kidding. I can clearly see. So in front of all of you, and the guy's like, yes, yes, like about being tased, and he's like, this is the most unusual reaction to being tased I've ever seen anybody. That's the cop like saying this to the other cops. But check this out. Aims the taser at him. Click, 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 and the guy's like, oh yeah, give it to me, baby. Oh, while he's being tased, and then he unpulls the trigger. He does that for like 30 seconds, and then he unpulls the trigger. And then the cop's like, can you believe this guy? And then at the same time he's saying that, the guy being tased is going, no, don't stop. Don't stop. Like, I'm not kidding. To you, that's like sitting on one of those massage chairs, because I only have 5% of my nerves left, which would probably feel pretty good while you're being tased. I would think it'd be pretty, like, if you could only feel 5% of the being tased, it might be like sitting on like a massage chair. It's just like that's how the electricity feels, because the nerves that you do have left do not feel the same way they used to. So it's like your nerves have changed, which I'd imagine this guy, when he feels something, he doesn't feel it the way he used to. I would know because I broke my leg really, really badly, and the feeling in my leg in a certain area, like the nerves are still there, but it feels really, it like hurts a little bit more, and it feels like tingles. It feels like I'm like rubbing the area with a cactus, with like needles that are going into my skin, but not really. Like that feeling when your foot falls asleep. Anyways, I'll get back to the story. So then the cops go back. He's like, okay, you asked for it. Click, 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 click. And they do it for 2.5 minutes this time. And this one cop's just recording this the whole time, and it's this football player. He's like, oh, yeah. And so once the cops realized that he wasn't kidding, they made a video of doing it for 15 minutes to him, just being tased the whole time. And you can see that he's clearly enjoying the hell out of it, like he's sitting in a chair. And he doesn't like it when they stop. That'd be hilarious to watch. And this guy would, like, maybe he's never been tased by a cop. But maybe if this message actually does get to this guy and he's still alive, this might be something to seriously consider. When you're out and about, if you ever see a cop, beg him to tase you. Like, you don't have to do something bad, just beg a cop to tase you. Because it will probably be pretty exhilarating if you really did lose as much of the feeling in your body as I heard you did.